Okay.
Okay. Can I? Okay. So good morning, guys. Okay. So welcome to this training. So this training is about PLC, HMI, and SCADA training. Okay. So I just introduce myself first. I'm Keyence Vasudevan. Okay. I done my diploma in mechanical engineering, and I have 10 years of experience in industrial automation. So I've done a lot of projects in PLC, involving PLC, HMI, and SCADA. Then I start to provide this training since 2018. So I've given to a lot of companies. So for example, Samsung, Panasonic, Volvo Manufacturing. Okay. Then you have my company profile there, so you can see what are the companies I have done the training for. Okay. Then I took this TTD certificate from HRDF in 2021. Okay. So can you introduce yourself, Mr.?
Myself.
Yeah.
My name is Bahru.
Okay.
And I just graduated as a diploma in mechanical engineering.
Okay.
And after that, I joined to a company.
Okay. What company?
Some automation
Company. Okay.
And we doing some projects including troubleshooting PLC and also HMI.
Oh, okay. What type of PLC you are using?
Mostly we are using Siemens,
Okay.
Mitsubishi, and Omron.
Oh, okay. So what type of projects you do? Programming, troubleshooting?
Yeah, I do some basics programming and troubleshooting. Do some mostly troubleshooting we use for Siemens and Mitsubishi PLCs.
Okay. So why you attend this training?
I wanted to improve my skills on PLCs.
PLC programming, right?
That's why I did this.
Okay. So how long you working for in this automation company?
It's going to be nearly 1 year.
Nearly 1 year. Okay. So mostly you like you say mostly using Siemens and Mitsubishi PLCs. Okay. Because there's a lot of PLCs out there. Okay. Because we have Siemens, Omron, Mitsubishi. Okay. Then Keyence. Then we have Panasonic, Delta. Okay. Then a lot of PLC but all the PLCs are same. Okay, all the PLCs are same. If you learn one PLC, then you can do other PLC as well. Only the softwares normally the softwares are different. Yeah, similar like you're using Android and Apple phone, both are same, right? But the platform they're using is different. So same concept. Okay. So can you introduce yourself, Mr.?
Yeah, my name is Sukishwar. I'm from Keyence, Singapore.
Okay.
And yeah, my background is in major in electrical engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been working for Keyence for almost 4 years. The main reason I'm here is because we do have ASRS system.
Okay.
Because that's what automated storage and retrieval system.
Yeah.
Mostly we use Siemens S7300 PLCs.
Okay.
And now they want to start using S7200 as well.
Okay.
Mostly Siemens, like all the Siemens
Okay.
PLCs. And yeah, so I need to know how to program this using this software.
Okay. This PLC software, especially this software. Okay. So your systems you're using PLC, HMI, and SCADA as well, right?
PLC and HMI mostly.
Mostly. So they don't use SCADA?
SCADA is quite rare. They don't use SCADA mostly.
Because they use their own interface, right?
Yeah, their own.
Okay. Okay. So this training we will start from the basics first. Okay. So what we're going to learn is, okay. So in this training we're going to learn first how to back up a program from the PLC. Okay. Secondly, how to Beckhoff the HMI program. Okay. Then we will be doing some simple program, simple configuration and download the PLC, and we will be using some simple timer functions. Okay. Right. Okay. First, so what is PLC? Okay. PLC is like a computer, is a programmable controller. Okay. Okay. So in front of you, you can see I have one PLC here. So it's a Siemens model. You can see here. I have a PLC here. It's a Siemens model. Okay. So you can see a Siemens. PLCs are small and bigger. So, okay. So here I show I have a bigger model. Okay. So this is another model, another brand. Okay. Another brand which is Omron. Yes. Okay. So PLC comes in different sizes, depend on how big is your projects. Okay. So what is PLC actually? PLC is programmable logic controller. Okay, similar to a microcontroller. Okay, and they call as an industrial computer. Why they call as an industrial computer? Because PLC mostly they use in industry. Okay, to control or automate any systems. Okay. So these are the examples. So mostly in our Malaysia, like I said, I've done a training for Volvo manufacturing. So they manufacture the Volvo cars. So they use for assembly. Okay. So PLC will control the conveyors. Okay. And the robot will be doing the assembly. Okay. So PLC will control. So what the PLC actually have? Okay. They have some input and outputs. Okay. We connect some inputs, we program the PLC, the output will react according to your program. Okay? And oil and gas, manufacturing, okay. These are just an example. If you want to automate any system, you can use PLC. Okay? For example, we have aircon in our classroom, right? This one they have already have a board to control, right? But if you want to take out the board, you want to connect a PLC also can. So just need to know what are the input and outputs you need. So how to control, like you see you have an aircon and then you have a compressor. Then you have a temperature, right? Okay. So we need to know how to control that as well. Okay. So it means PLC can control any system, can automate any system. Okay. Okay. So what are the things in the PLC? Okay. So you can see in the PLC we have, they call CPU similar to our computer. Okay, central processing unit. Then we have input output. Okay, so input output we have digital and also analog inputs. So digital, you know, right? So you know what is digital? Give me an example. What is digital? Yeah. And so anything that is on or off. Okay. Analog means you will have a value. You have a range of values. Okay. Very simple. Okay. But they have a different type of sensors Okay. We can measure temperature, pressure, flow. Okay. So all these become an input. We connect to a PLC, and PLC do have a memory also. Okay. Save the data, and the output will be on and off according to your program. So to program a PLC, you need to have the software. Okay. So if you are using Siemens PLC, you need to have Siemens software. If you are using Omron PLC, you need to have Omron software. Okay. Then outputs, like you are controlling a lamp, okay, a compressor, a motor. Okay. So have you worked with any VFD before?
Yeah.
What VFD?
Mostly with Danfoss VFD.
Danfoss. Okay. Because Danfoss are more famous on VFDs. Danfoss and Siemens Okay. Your system also will use a lot of motors, right? VFD, right?
Motors a lot, yeah, but VFD no, we don't use VFD.
So it means it's a direct controller motors.
Direct control.
Not controlling the speed of the motors, no.
There are some parts, I mean some parts of the place over there, it does control. We do have a motor that control the speeds and everything.
Yeah, because you need to arrange
Yeah.
all
We need to
according to the barcode,
we do
right?
have the sensors and everything.
Okay. So mostly this four only lah: digital input, analog input, digital output, analog. Okay. All the input output will fall under this. Okay. Next, what is HMI? Okay. What is HMI? So I have one HMI there. You can see. Alright. Okay. This is the HMI. You can see. Later I show you how to program it. Okay. So HMI basically is a human-machine interface. Okay. So you have a machine. You have a PLC to control the machine. Okay. So how the human want to control the system? So they have a HMI. HMI, or we can call as a touch panel, or sometimes they call as a touch screen. Okay. So for example, I have HMI also say they have a different models. Okay. So here another one model. Okay, this one is a view quite famous in Malaysia. Okay. So how it works? So we have a machine, we can control the machine using this HMI. Okay. So you can see the example. Next is a SCADA. Okay. SCADA is supervisory control and data acquisition. Okay. Similar to HMI, but it will control your whole system, your whole plant. Okay. For example, we have a machine 1 controlled by one PLC, machine 2 controlled by another one PLC, machine 3 controlled by another PLC. Okay. So all stand-alone machines. Okay. So all these PLCs we can connect together to a SCADA system. Okay. Mostly SCADA system is a software based. So mostly we use a computer.
PC based.
Yeah, it's a PC based. So we will be using a computer. Okay. So that is the idea of the SCADA. It's similar to HMI. So HMI mostly have the system. I mean the controls for the particular machine only. Yes, for one machine. Okay. Yeah. But SCADA means mostly it can control all the three machines together. But mostly they don't do a control. Mostly what they do, they collect the data. That is the idea of SCADA. Because they want to know the behavior of your machines. Okay. But from where they take? From the PLC. Okay, because PLC is the one controlling your machine, at the same time taking the data from your machine. So the SCADA system will take all the data from the PLCs. Okay. The SCADA has so many software, so many service provider for SCADA. Okay. So it not necessarily must use all the same models. You can use different models. Okay. Any question until here? PLC, HMI and SCADA. Any questions?
So like all the three machines will be controlled by separate PLCs.
Yes.
And then if on the SCADA,
Yes.
how the how say
I mean how to control in the SCADA.
not like control, how this thing will display on the SCADA.
Okay. Similar to HMI. Okay, similar to HMI, we have to create the screen to control, right? Okay. So like you said, you have done some troubleshooting, right? Okay. So normally what the HMI do? HMI, okay, you will create a screen to control it, on and off, start stop the motor or something. Okay. The same concept we apply here. But in a SCADA, mostly you can have a lot of functions compared to HMI. HMI just on and off only. Okay? Just mostly on and off, key in some data, that's all. Let's say for example you have a motor, you want to control the speed. So you can key in the motor speed and everything. Okay? So you will build a screen, right? Build a layout. The same concept here. But here you can add the pictures of a tank, picture of the valve. This is the examples lah. Okay? Okay. So this one is from the WinCC. WinCC SCADA. Siemens WinCC SCADA is quite famous. Okay? All over the world. Okay, Malaysia also, Malaysia, Singapore, all famous. Okay. So you need, like your question. Okay. So how they do that, right? So you need to create a screen. Create a screen. Then the screen, like example, you put a valve picture. So like for example, you put a valve picture. Then to the valve picture, so you can change the color on and off, right? So on maybe a green color, off is red color. Okay. Then you have to put the address. Okay, like just now we see the output, right? The output. So your valve will be your output. Okay. So you can put the output address here. So when the PLC output is on, then this one will change the color. That's how it works. So in the SCADA, I mean the HMI also similar. But in the SCADA, what is the special of SCADA? You can control multiple machines. So for example, so this machine, they have some input outputs, right? So we can put the input output in your SCADA system. And this machine also will have some input outputs. This machine also will have some input outputs. Okay? So all the input output, not necessarily need to put all the input output. Okay? Which input you want to show, which output you want to show in the SCADA. Okay? So later I will show you how to create some SCADA program. Okay? Okay? Do I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. So any other questions?
Like the WinCC,
Yeah.
the WinCC flexible belongs to Siemens, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can that software be programmed with other brand PLC?
No.
Like cannot.
Okay.
Cannot use.
Can use for other brands.
If like example, like, if I want to use SCADA software for Omron PLC.
Okay. SCADA software is different.
Okay.
SCADA is basically a PC based. It's a computer based. So only can use in a computer.
Okay.
So for HMI program. Okay. So your question is the HMI, right? Okay. So if you are programming a Siemens HMI, you will be programmed Siemens. You will be using the Siemens software. Okay. For example, like your question, you are asking me WinCC flexible, right? So WinCC flexible is a HMI software. Only can use for Siemens models.
Yeah, but I'm talking about some SCADA software. That one is not WinCC.
They call WinCC Explorer.
Explorer.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
They call WinCC Explorer. Okay. So WinCC Explorer is a PC based. So you don't need to download anywhere.
Okay.
But I know where you come. What your question is. So the SCADA, I mean you are using the Siemens SCADA, right? The WinCC. But the PLC can be any brands.
Can use that.
Can use any brands.
Okay.
So Omron, Mitsubishi, all that. Okay, because they already have a built-in, they call driver.
Building driver.
Yes, built-in drivers. Similar to the HMI also. The HMI also, like I said, we have a Siemens HMI, for example. Okay, to program these, we will be using WinCC.
This is the HMI software.
This is the HMI software. Okay, so this HMI software only can program for Siemens models, but the PLC I'm connecting. Okay, like I said, the PLC I'm connecting can be any brands. So the PLC HMI can support part models. So it's not like the Siemens HMI can support all the models. So basically, but mostly any HMI you take, mostly they can support minimum 5 models. Maximum is hundreds of models. Okay.
So if I want to use cap server also using
Cap server is a OPC.
it's a OPC, it's a middleman.
Yeah, it's a
something
middleman.
Yeah.
Mostly middleman in between the PLC to your SCADA system. For example, you are using a SCADA. Let's say you are using a Wonderware. Wonderware is quite famous also. Wonderware SCADA. Let's say the Wonderware SCADA cannot communicate to your Omron PLC. Then in between you can use, okay. For example, you using any SCADA, okay. So it's a PC based. So you are using Omron PLC. Okay. Let's say this SCADA don't have the Omron driver. So you will be using a OPC. OPC are a server. So collect data from the PLC sent to your SCADA. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Any questions? Next. So before we go into programming, okay, before we go into programming, we need to know what are the PLC addressings. Okay, so the PLC in front of you, I have a Siemens model. They use I for the input. Okay, so the input you can categorize as bit, byte, word, and double word. Okay. Later I will go deeper into this. Okay, what are the bit, what are the byte, what are the word and double word. Okay, but for the first initial thing is for input they use the I. So different PLC, different style. Okay. Next is the output. So for Siemens output they use a Q. Okay, Q for the output. So output also same. They have a bit, byte, word, and also double word. Okay. Then another one. So like I said earlier slides we have. Just go to the earlier slide. Like I said, the PLC will have an input, output, and also memory. Right. So the PLC also will have a memory. So this memory, you don't need to connect any wirings. Okay, so you will be connect all the input output for the, you will be doing the wiring for the input and output. Memory is inside the PLC, which will help you to do the maybe next step, or you want to do will help for your ladder program. Okay. Okay. So this is the hardware that is in front of you. Okay. It's a Siemens of the basic model. Okay. The basic model which can control a smaller systems, but it can go up to hundreds of IOs. Okay. Hundreds of input outputs. Okay. It looks small, but it can control hundreds of input outputs. Okay. So you can see there's a power in. Okay, there's a DC 24. So you need to connect a DC 24 volt here. So you have to use a power supply. Okay, convert 230 to 24 volt. Okay. Then this PLC will have a power out DC 24 similar to your inputs. Okay. Then can you see there's a digital input? This is where you connect all your inputs, all your push button, all your sensors. Okay, and also you can see there's an analog inputs here. Okay, so this is where you will connect your temperature sensor, your flow meter, flow sensor. You can open the cover and see. You can open the top cover. Yes. So you can see here. Okay, you can take out this cover. Yes, you can take out this cover. When you're doing wiring, you can take out this cover. Okay, so you can see the input, analog inputs, digital inputs there. Okay, then here is the a slot for your memory. So this PLC normally will built in they have a memory, but which is in KB. Okay, normally start from the lowest model will be 50 KB, 75 KB, 100 KB, which is enough for your program. But if you want to add a memory card, you can add a memory card. The memory card can store all your programs, your files, okay. But it cannot support any memory card. It only support Siemens memory card. Okay. Then here you can see the CPU model. Okay. Then the part number here. The PLC part number, because when you do programming, the part number is very important. Okay. Then you have a digital output. Okay. The input is here, the output is here. Then you have a communication port here. Yeah. You have a communication port here. Okay. So your communication port is to transfer the program to your PLC. Okay. So like I said, you use your computer, right? Okay. You do the program, then you transfer the program to your PLC. Yes. Then we have for LED. Okay, LED status, run, stop, error, maintenance. Okay, so you can see whether the PLC is in run mode or stop mode, or the PLC has any error, or the PLC is in maintenance mode. Okay, so this is a smaller one. So different PLC, different. Okay, but the concept is same. Okay, the concept will be same. All the PLC will have the similar things. The inputs, the outputs, the model, the part number, a slot for memory card, LED status. Because if you see the PLC, we need to know whether the PLC is in run mode, or error, or maintenance. Okay. Then of course you will have a communication port. Okay. To download the program. You okay? Okay.
Sorry.
So just now I just show you the communication port. Okay, it's a Profinet, so you can program the PLC. Any question until here? So far. Okay. So before we go into the programming part, okay. Right. Okay, stop here.
Yeah.
Still got 1 minute.
Okay. So now I'm going to show you how to do a backup or upload. So we have a PLC and we have a PC. Okay, we connect this Ethernet cable, right? Connect the Ethernet cable there. Okay, so we want to do a backup first. So since we don't know what is the PLC IP address, because Ethernet cable we need the IP address of your PLC and also your PC. Okay, since we don't know what is the IP address of the PLC, what we do, we set our PC to dynamic. Okay, before that we check first whether it's already dynamic or static. Okay, so what we do, we right click the Ethernet, open Internet and network setting, Go to change adapter option. Can you see Ethernet here? Right click, properties. Okay. Go down. Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are familiar lah. So Internet protocol, yes. Click here, properties. Yes, okay. So it's already in a dynamic. Okay. So means there's no any IP address is set yet. Okay. I must be leaving on dynamic. Okay. Okay. Click close. Close this one. Close this one. You create a folder in the desktop. You can put your name. So the backup file you can save in your folder. Okay. You open TIA portal version 18. So this is the software to do backup PLC program, create a PLC program, create a HMI program, and also create a SCADA program all together. Okay, click create new project. You can put backup day 1. Backup day 1. Okay. Then the path you choose your folder. The path, okay, desktop. Okay, your name. Okay, select. Create. Yes. Okay, this one will take some time, a few minutes, or sometime 1 minute. Okay. Because the software is heavy, so normally you know that. Okay. So can you see? Go to the next step, that is where we can configure the device, write a PLC program, everything. Okay. But we are not going to do a new project. We are going to do a backup. Open the project. You click any of these. Go to online. Upload device as new station. Okay. So about this interface, okay, later when we do a new project, I will show you what is that. Okay. So first we want to do a backup. So they call type of PG-PC interface. Can you see upload device to a PG or PC? PG-PC means in German they call PG. Since this brand is from German, they call PG lah. Okay. Then you can see that they put PN and also IE. Okay. PN stands for Profinet. IE is for Industrial Ethernet. Okay. So actually it's an Ethernet, but the Siemens they call Profinet. Okay. Start search. So you can see that it shows found accessible device, means the PC can access to one PLC. Then you click upload. Okay, so it will upload the PLC program. Can you see I have a PLC here? Click here. Go to program blocks. Name OB1. Okay, so this is the program that is inside the PLC. Save first. Now, how to get the PLC IP address? Okay, so actually just now we scanned there, right? You can see the PLC IP address there, or the better way is you click on the device configuration, double click. You click on the properties. You go all the way up. Can you see Profinet? Ethernet address. Yes. So this is the IP address of your PLC. 192.168.0.1. So since your PC is in dynamic, it will create an automatic IP address. Okay? So this is how we do the backup. Okay? This one done. Now I want to show you how to do backup for HMI. Okay? I want to show you how to do backup for the HMI. Okay. You can minimize this. Okay. To do the HMI backup, they have another software. Okay? But when you install this software, that particular HMI backup software will be installed together. Okay? You click here. You type Semantic ProSafe. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You click it. Okay. Now we see what is your HMI model. So it's a KTP 400 basic. Okay, you choose KTP 400 basic. Go down. KTP 400 basic. This one. Yes. Okay. So it's connected using Ethernet, right? So it's a Profinet. Okay. Then I need to get the IP address. Correct. Okay. So for PLC, where we don't have the IP address, we can just scan using the TI portal, right? Start search. So you can search for the PLC. But the HMI is not like that. For the HMI, we go to the setting. Okay, can you see? You can go to the setting. Then you need to click on the network interface. In the network interface, it shows the IP address. Okay. Can you see the IP address? Okay. Yeah, you can take note the IP address. I will write down in the whiteboard here. Okay. So I have a HMI and I connected to my PC. 192.168.0.5. Right? Okay. So the PC I need to set 192.168.0 any number. Okay? So this number can be 0 to 255. So 1 already in use, 5 is already in use. So the PC must be different than this line. Okay? So what we do? We go back to the same thing, right click the Ethernet, open network Internet setting, change adapter option, right click properties. Okay. Can you do? Yes. Yes. Use the following IP address 192.168.0. Okay. The last number must be different than these two. Okay. So what number? You put 10. Okay. You click subnet mask. Okay. Subnet mask by default. Okay. It's always default. Depend on what is the IP address here. Okay. Clear. Okay. Close this. Okay, now Now here, can you see? Just now we already choose the KTP 400 basic, right? Which is your HMI model. Then the connection is Ethernet. Now the IP address of your HMI. You key in your IP address of your HMI. Okay. Now you go to backup. Complete backup with license. Okay. Then you choose your folder. Yes. You go to desktop. Yes. Open. Okay. You can name it as a HMI backup 1.
Complete backup with license, right?
Yes. Complete backup. Yes. Open. Okay. Start backup. Okay, the cable. We need to check the cables. Okay.
No driving.
Wait. You minimize this. Yeah, you minimize this. Okay. So just to check the cable is connected or not, you can go here, click CMD command prompt. Yes. Because in the Ethernet, we just can know whether the laptop is connected or not. So to check the hardware is connected or not, you key in pin space 192.168.0.5. Enter. Yes. It's not connected. Problem. Destination unreachable. Yeah. Let me check here as well.
It was a little bit out.
Yes.
Now okay. Now
Okay.
driving.
You click the up arrow. Okay, enter. Yeah. So you can see there's a reply from this model, means this IP address means it's connected. And close. Now you go back. Start backup. Yes. So you can see like something is backup, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's doing the backup. Okay. But we put aside because this one will take around 5 minutes plus. Okay. So now you know how to do the backup. Okay. So for PLC backup we use the software. I mean the TI portal software. Okay. For HMI backup we have to use the semantic process. Okay. So you don't need to worry. This software is not a different software. When you install this software will be installed together. Okay, so you don't need to install separately. I said it's already together. Only thing is a different Windows. Okay, different tab lah. Okay. Now, what we do? Okay, if you want to take picture, you can take picture. I want to show you how to create a new project. Okay, but these two backup is already in the manual. The step by step how to backup PLC, how to backup the HMI, and how to set the IP address. Okay, all these three is already in the menu. If you want to refer, you can refer to the menu. But this PLC, any PLC, you need to practice because this one involves step by steps, a few steps. Okay, because programming is depend on logic. Okay, but there's a few steps you need to follow one by one. Okay, so to remember this, you need to do always this. Okay. Now, what I do, let this one back up. I'll connect my laptop. I will show you how to create a new project. Okay. Before that, any question on PLC backup and also the HMI backup? So far okay? Later we do one more time. Okay? Now, what I want to do is create a new project. So the first step is create new project. So all these steps are in the manual. Okay. Second one is select the PLC model. Third one is do the tag. The tag is your I/O, your input output. Okay, your tag is your input output. Then number 4 is download to the PLC. Okay, first I will show you how to pay that. Then later you can try in your laptop. Okay, the first thing is you click create new project and the project name similar to just now we create a new project for backup. Same concept. Okay, then you save in your folder. Okay, then click create. Similar to the way just now we do the backup. Okay. Then I can click here. So just now you remember we go to the open project view to do the backup. Okay. So for now what I do, I will click configure a device because we need to add the PLC. Yes. Okay. So can you see add new device here? Click on add new device. Okay. So like I said, this software you can use to program controllers, means your PLC, your HMI, your PC system, PC or SCADA. Okay. Then the model we are using is 1200 CPU. Okay. So for the model number, you can see on the top of the PLC. Can you see what is your model?
CPU 1214C.
1214C. Yeah, then
DC.
So you can select the same model. So mine is 1212C DC. Here. Okay. Then you have a part number, right? Part number. So for the part number, you can see at the right hand side. It will start with the 6ES7. Okay. So mine is 6ES7 212-1AE40. So the third one. Okay. And the version. Okay. The version is already, I will create a sticker there, I will already put a sticker there. So you can use that particular version. Okay?
The version is up to the PLC or the software?
The PLC. Yes. And depend on your software also. The higher the version, the newer, because whenever Siemens release a new version, they will have a PLC version also new. They call firmware version. Okay? The latest one is 4.6. Okay. So here is the description of your model. Okay. So here you can see the work memory 100 KB. Okay. Then you have 8 input, 6 output, 2 analog input. So just now we see, right, where is the input outputs, right, on your hardware. Okay. Then this model can add 3 communication modules, 2 I/O modules. Okay, means you can add 2 more modules if you want to add. If let's say the 8 input and the 6 output is not enough, you can add another 2 modules. Okay.